Hi guys, how you doing? Hope you're well. We've only got another few weeks of this. Hopefully we'll be back to normal in a few weeks' time. Then I think it's the summer holidays, isn't it? But anyhow, you've got me this week. I'm still not at work. As a family, we're still isolating. That we're all clear. We've all had tests back to say that we're all clear and we haven't got COVID. But following from what the government say, we need to stay home until Thursday. So Nat and Mal will be back to school on Thursday. So we're carrying on with the book. I'm in a new place in the house. As you can see, here's the banister. I'm at the bottom of the stairs. I've got a new space, means I've got a mirror and a window, and I've got some lights, so it's quite nice to be working here. So we're carrying on with our Action Bible, page 209, Left-Handed Judge. It's a bit odd that. We'll come to that in a minute. It's based on Judges chapter 1 to 3. So Joshua dies. We saw that last week. And for a long time, the leaders kept their promises to God. They build up strong cities and choose judges to rule over them. They didn't have kings, they had judges, wise people to rule over them. But when Joshua's friends grew old and died, many of the Israelites totally forgot about God. Oh dear. Doesn't work, does it, when they forget about God? They begin to worship idols of their neighbours, not the people in the house next door to them, but the people of the countries around them. So God allows them to be conquered by the doubly wicked king of Cush. But the Israelites are eventually saved by Caleb's son-in-law, Othniel, the first of the heroic Hebrew judges. So some heroic Hebrew judges. Othniel rules Israel in peace for 40 years. But when he dies, the Israelites turn again to worship heathen idols and gods. So gods that aren't their own, not the proper true God who we worship. So God lets them be invaded by the fat king Eglon of Moab. He sets up his capital in Jericho, the city that God had cursed. And for 18 years, King Eglon rules over the Israelites from the city of palms. Finally, the Israelites cry out to God for a deliverer. God hears the Israelites' prayers and raises up a deliverer from the tribe of Benjamin, a tribe known for being left-handed. When King Eglon demands tribute from Benjamin, a man named Ehud steps forward. Let me deliver the gold to this tyrant. So what they mean by tribute is they have to provide the king with gold. So this guy who's stepped forward is left-handed, which means if he was to go for his sword, he would keep his sword on the other side of his body. So he'd reach across his body, get his sword out to fight. Whereas if you're right-handed, like I am, I would have my sword on my left side. I'll go to my left side and pull my sword out. Now, most of the people here were right-handed. Not many of them were left-handed. So we need to remember that because that's really important to what's about to happen in the story. Hopefully they won't search me for a weapon. And look, where does he put the sword? On his right side or his left side? That's right, on his right side. Ehud put the sword on his right side, strapped to his leg underneath what he was wearing. In Eglon's throne room, Ehud delivers the Benjamin's gold. And as he turns to leave, he says, "Oh wait, I almost forgot. God has got a message for you. But it's a secret. I have to tell you privately." "Everyone out," says the king. "But first, make sure he hasn't got a weapon. Search him." So the guard searched the left-hand side of his body, where the weapon would be if he was right-handed. Is he right-handed? That's right, he's left-handed. I think they might have missed it. But they didn't search his other side, never suspecting that he might be left-handed. That was a mistake, isn't it? I think we know what's going to happen. After the guards left, Ehud approaches Eglon on the throne. "This is God's message to you," and he pulls out his dagger. Ehud stabs King Eglon in the belly. But Eglon is so fat that Ehud can't pull his sword back out. The fat of Eglon's stomach covers up the handle. He's got so much fat, it's gone in and then the fat's gone over it and he can't get it out. Quickly, Ehud locks the doors to the upper room that they're in, and then he sneaks out through the sewers. The smell in the room is so bad that Eglon's servants think he's going to the bathroom. So no one discovers the assassination for many hours. Why was the smell so bad? Well, because the knife has gone so far in, it's ripped his guts open. And at the bottom of your guts, what's there? I think we can figure it out. It's not going to smell very nice. And they've gone, ooh, what a stinky smell. He must be going to the toilet. Well, we're not going to go in there. King doesn't want us disturbing him when he's in the toilet. And after a few hours, they thought, well, so it might be up here. He's still on the loo. Better go and check. And they've gone in. And that's when they found him dead. But that's given the good guy time to get away and escape. In the meantime, Ehud rallies the Israelites. They stand in the fords of the Jordan, the shallowest part of the river, with the water up to their knees. They fight off the Moabites, killing many of them. After this victory, the land has peace for 80 years. So it was all good, and then the Israelites don't follow God, and then they have to wander around the desert, and then they do follow him, and then they didn't follow him and it went bad, and now we find that they did follow him, and then all of a sudden they've decided to forget about him, and then they've decided to follow him again. It's all good. I think we're seeing a bit of a picture of the Israelites sort of getting it right and getting it wrong and getting it right, and when they get it right it goes well, and when they get it wrong it just doesn't work very well. But we're going to carry on and read about 2:12, the Song of Deborah, and Deborah is one of the judges, one of the better judges actually out of all of them was Deborah. So we're going to look at that next week. So I hope you keep well. I know there's a few of you I'll be seeing this Sunday because Nat's getting baptised. So hopefully your parents, hopefully you've got the Zoom feed. We're going to be videoing it. I'm going to be baptising him, so I can't wait. Love baptising, but even better to be baptising my son. So we're going to be baptising Nat on Sunday, so I'll see some of you via the Zoom, hopefully on that. But also I'll see some of you tonight on the Zoom call for the children's work at church. So keep well. I hope you had a good day at school. Hope you enjoy watching this when you get home from school, and I'll see you later on today. See you later, guys.